So to start, we'll just do a short, quick and sweet practice to start us on our journey here. So if you aren't already finding a comfortable seat, so it could be on the ground with the legs loosely crossed, or it might even be sitting on a chair, that's totally fine. Or if you're on the ground, you might want to put a cushion underneath you just to give you a little extra support. Or even if you want to lie down, that's totally fine. The main point is staying alert and not falling asleep, and of course, if you fall asleep, that's fine too. It's not the end of the world. So finding a comfortable seating position, resting the hands somewhere comfortable, and gently closing the eyes. Relaxing the forehead, softening the eyes, the eyebrows, relaxing the jaw, the mouth, tongue, shoulders soft, sitting high, so gently lengthening the spine, as if there's a string pulling up the crown of your head, just gently, and then softening into that. Taking the time to really arrive in the body, noticing any areas of tension. This might be habitual tension in the shoulders or the back, the legs. Just noticing without moving to change it. Allowing. And inviting the body to soften a little bit more. Perhaps even breathing into those areas that are just a little tighter, a little more constricted. Using the breath to breathe into those areas. And noticing the breath. Noticing where you feel the breath. So it might be in the belly, or the chest. It could be at the throat, or the tip of the nose. Just noticing where you feel the breath. Noticing the quality of the breath. So if it's deep or shallow, fast or slow. Maybe noticing how it changes with time. It's not always the same exact precise rhythm. It fluctuates with every single breath. And then placing one hand on the chest and one hand on the belly. We're going to start to extend the breath. We're going to be breathing into our bellies as opposed to the chest. Some of us might have the habit of breathing more into the chest, and this helps to stimulate anxiety, whereas deeper belly breaths are much more calming and relaxing. So we're exhaling fully here. And taking a deep, full inhale into the belly, so the belly is expanding on the inhale. And exhaling slowly, slowly, the belly falls. Internal space decreases. Another time, big, full, deep, long inhale into the belly. And exhaling slowly, slowly out through the mouth. And again, another deep, full, long inhale, belly expands. Exhaling slowly out through the mouth. Full, long, deep inhale into the belly. Exhaling slowly, the belly falls. So continuing to breathe on your own deep, full, long breaths in and out of the belly. Really extending them as much as possible. And just what this does is it helps to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. So that's the part of the nervous system responsible for resting and digesting and healing. Often in our daily lives, we're very much in the fight or flight mode. We're always switched on, we're always alert, we're always busy. And this is great for survival, but it's also great for inducing more anxiety. So developing a habit of breathing more into the belly and taking longer, deeper breaths into the belly is an excellent tool for helping to switch off the fight and flight response and switch on the rest and digest and heal response. Really soothing. And this is something you can easily use in your daily lives. Anytime, if you're walking along the street, in traffic, having a conversation, even just focusing on these deep belly breaths is always accessible. So just doing a couple more, really filling the belly on the inhale, belly expanding, the internal space expanding, and slowly allowing the breath out on the exhale. Just slow, long breaths. And last one, really filling yourself to capacity and slowly emptying out. And then allowing the breath to return to normal. You can bring your hands back down if you haven't already. And just allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm. Noticing the breath and where you're experiencing the breath right now. And checking in with your general state of being. Noticing if this breathwork has affected you at all, if you feel the same as you did before the practice. Or maybe you feel a little more grounded, a little more present, a little more calm. Maybe this is true, maybe this isn't. Just going in, being really aware of your state of being, investigating for yourself. And then moving on to check in with the body. Without moving, noticing the parts of the body in contact with the ground. So if you're sitting, that might be the legs, bum, feet. If you're lying down, then you'll also be the back and the arms, perhaps. And going on to notice parts of the body in contact with each other. So the feet and the legs, perhaps. Or maybe the legs between each other, the legs in contact with each other. The toes slightly touching each other. Hands in contact with the legs or the belly or wherever they are. Maybe the arms are touching the torso. Lips, tongue in the mouth, eyelids and eyeballs. Being aware of any part of the body that's in contact with itself, with another part of the body. And if for any reason this is coming difficult to you, and maybe you're feeling a little tight, a little tense, just coming back to the breath. Deepening the breath perhaps. And using the breath to soften any areas of tension without avoiding those areas, allowing yourself to really go and feel any areas of tightness if they're there. Really feeling them and breathing into them. So allowing the breath to move the body, to soften the tension. any tightness. Using the breath as this anchor, breath that is with us from the very moment we're born, when we take that first gasp of air, all the way through till the end. It's one constant in our life. Using it to support us, to really allow our internal space to expand. And using it to soften the body, to allow us to be more fluid, and help us arrive, to fully arrive, this experience of being. And sometimes the mind wanders, knowing that's okay too. So no need to judge ourselves, berate ourselves. The whole point of stillness meditation, mindfulness meditation, is not to stop the thoughts. It's really just a process of slowing down and recognizing that the thoughts are even there, and that there are habitual thought patterns. So we're not trying to be clear of thought, we're just inviting this presence, this awareness to what is actually happening for us in each and every moment, breath by breath. Developing this level of awareness of who we are, and what makes us who we are, and how we act and react, so that we may grow into our fullest capacity, into our greater potential. So if the mind wanders, that is okay. Just gently inviting it back to the body and the breath whenever you notice it doing so. And feeling free to remain in stillness for however long you wish. Otherwise, whenever you're ready, slowly, slowly opening the eyes, and back to your surroundings. Taking your time before coming back to your daily life, just feeling free to savor these last few moments of stillness, this sense of more grounded presence. Thank you for sharing the practice. Wishing you a beautiful day.